Sir.
You are tested for 50 with back lessons.
6, sir.
Do you know how high it is? 12 to 1.
Yes, sir.
What is your mission?
My mission, sir, is to continue all my life to try and improve myself and my art, sir. Continue teaching the art, sir.
To teach people what you have to emphasize next.
Well, sir, there's many things I've emphasized: discipline, character development, as well as physical skills, sir. Self-discipline.
Show them how to fight.
No, sir. No, sir. Small percentage. Thank you, sir.
I'm very impressed with what you've done today. I know that you're working very hard to prepare testing, and I saw your techniques and Samir and whatever it's called, tippers, brains, things like that. You're very hard. You're from England, right?
So, sir.
You're from England.
Yes, sir. English.
Yeah. So that's what he's testing. So I'm very impressed. You're doing very well.
Thank you, sir.
You testing, describing forms, and so on. Wonderful, but I'm talking about a little about leadership, martial art leadership. I know you are the leaders, leader of groups, school teachers, become a master, and so on. So, what is successful martial art leadership? Leadership is this. First, we have number one, confidence, desire, motivations, and healthy human relationship. I know that you understand that. This is the most important thing. First, confidence, desire, motivation, and human relationship. That, I explained to you, what is this? Each of these. First, confidence in your knowledge and ability in the martial art. You must believe in yourself. I know that you believe what you're doing here. That's why you become serious, you believe what you're like. Coming from learning from the testing. So you believe what you're doing. So that's confidence, number one, confidence. You have to believe in yourself what you're doing. And then, people will not follow a leader who has no confidence. People will not follow who has no confidence in himself. That in order to continue to have confidence in your knowledge and ability, you must be. Don't stop the training. Don't stop the learning. Now, you have to study, learning, and then practice, and the teaching, and using. That's the most important thing. So you said I'm a secret black right now. I don't have to learn. I did not learn myself. What the secret is not. Continue to learn. That gives you your confidence, And then, in order to continue to have learning that procedure like that, and then what you do, you will be the next confidence martial art leader. The other people always follow you. That's what I believe. There is martial art training. And then the desire to set the goal towards success, to become a winner in life. I know you want to win in life. Everyone does. And myself too, Therefore, without goals, there's no direction. Without directions, your chance of success is nonsense. Then nobody wants to follow quitter. Quitter never win. Winner never quit. I know that you become winners. Therefore, you continue training. Become more successful in your life in martial arts training. And the goals give you hope. Hope will give you motivations. Motivation will give you energy. Energy will help you achieve your ultimate goals. People want to stay with the positive leaders who will follow your success. That's what I'm talking to you about, this motivations and desires. I have so many things in my mind, but we have limited time to describe something like that. But I believe this is most important to be learning in this day. With desire, you will set definite goals, organize the plan for a procedure to succeed. Once you achieve those goals, you can set new goals and keep moving in the right direction. That is the desire. We have to have the desire and motivation to do that. I know you are successful martial training. As like your instructor
Taekwondo master and your master.
What he asking you in comparison with some other master.
There's no comparison, sir. I've been.
Yeah, your eyes is right. Okay? How about you?
Sir, so no one, I have never seen a self, so to put best master sergeant, not the game charge sergeant.
How about you?
Master Cho considered to me his own person.
How about you? Yeah, you are all my counsel here, right?
Sorry, sir, I cannot understand that question.
One.
Right.
And you are Taekwondo black belt.
Yes, sir.
If you saw your tournament sometime, your other Taekwondo master compared to your master, I want to hear you.
I think almost people, your master of yourself, dedicated to the latter being a master, each master deserves his recognition, sir.
And now I say one more time, you are very, very lucky man. Why? Because you are good grandmaster. You are good instrument.
I like the first thank you to the masters who sit for your testing for your emotional health. Especially, you wear off and these masters and very well recognized around the world, and also just a few people who exam today to invite this really famous masters in here. I'm just very proud of part of you as you represent to each school or each organization, and then I'm very appreciative. Number two, I like to welcome you and especially travel thousands of miles to come in here to just recognize your belt promotional things, and I'm very fond of that, and also I'd like to thank you to every individual people testing. Especially involved in the martial art more than 10 years, 20 years, some who have a relationship with me as long as almost over 20 years. Especially Mr. Amirs is one of my most senior students, and him and me as a relationship since he's 18 years old. Over 20-something years of a long journey we made it, develop our good relationship. Number one, his loyalty is uncomparable with anyone I ever met in my lifetime. And I know as a very short amount of time with Mr. Brian, I know a very short amount of time with Mr. Tappet, Mr. Gus. All those people, sometimes they don't have to come over here, recognize their belt, especially these days of society and martial art community. Number one, they can reclaim themselves on second degree and 10th degree, but many of them will do self-climb masters around the globe. But they have enough courtesy to themselves to say, I want to integrate the way that I achieve my ranking one by one. At least, important thing is that you not only just for yourself self-climb, you tell yourself, I had tested myself each step I'm going through, front of the master, front of the many people who observed my performance. It is a stressful moment. I know whole week you may be well not sleeping while to be preparing this testing. Sometimes you're too nervous to your performance is not as good as normal time. Also your answers sometimes not as intellectual as it would normally speak. But process of those, each testing you are attending, you will learning some new experience. That is very valuable to you as a teacher. I mentioned to you, meeting each parent, especially because our Taekwondo Hyung, meetings represent many great persons. He's or her achievements is spiritually or intellectually in many ways help other area of development of our country and nations. And that we symbolize them as character development. That's why I ask you why we memorize medieval patterns. And not as that depth of history events there, but definitely showing, and there is what we look at as loyalty, discipline, and integrity. Many of those achievements, individual characters who had that achievement. We try to symbolize them, and we want to be achieved as much as what they have achievements. That's why we try to teach the student the memorization of patterns. And then I told you the most important part of the instructor's duty is you have to be teaching your student to understanding as basic principle of martial arts. Martial art isn't the comparativeness of sport aspects only you can talk. Boxing. Someone who trained for 2 years, he knockout champion in training for 10 years. His recognition is go down to the ground, no longer is champion, nobody will get it. Sport as a goal is you win the big trophy, or sport as the ultimate goal is a world champion, ultimate goal is Olympic champions. That is one of the most distinguished you can able to say that is my sport aspect of the goal. Martial art is we pursuing our lifelong perfection to come in as a person. And that's why you can't not able to just teaching how tough you are or what technique I have or how egotistical things you can have. Just to make sure you teaching your student, never to compare to next person, challenge to your own, and you can be able to come yourself champion in life. That's what most instructors importance of. That means you cannot only preaching them as with your mouth. If you're not coming out from your heart, you as an example as a teacher, if you're not showing what you're talking with your action, because we are martial artists. We're not a priest who are preaching, just talking. We got to show what they're doing and what we're doing, and physical ability as well as your mental balance. That's why I told you all the time how important our self is balance in between your mind and your body. Also, is technique level. We're teaching the patterns. We're teaching the sparring. We're teaching that every movement of what Taekwondo requires, we're teaching our students. That's why I want you once more and make sure. And when you return to your town, put into your uniform and train harder than your student, especially still you are very young. And comparison will need. Until I reached 48 years old, I never had any physical problem as that. Since that has passed around 10 years, and still these days I have a much more difficulty in my physical performance as hard as for my students. Usually I always training more harder than any of my students. That's why I can stay under still young and capable of doing all the physical things what I can do comparison with some others. And then I want to once more thank you to my long friend and my masters over here, and then give you one more time if you can. Please stand up.
Sir.